I need to wipe these. Okay, can you spray that?
I'll spray it.
Where?
There's like a spot over there.
There's millions. Archie, you can't lick it.
There's one. Oh yeah, Archie, come here. Okay, there's one person on. 2, 3, 7, 22.
Wow.
Hey, welcome. Good evening. I'm trying to clean my glasses. And Chloe's here.
Hey.
You probably should hold it closer.
He's gonna lick it.
Come here, Arch. I'm gonna run the dogs in.
Good evening. Someone said good evening.
Oh yeah. So I can fit my
Wow. This is strong. Oh, yours. Oh, that's not yours.
Yeah, that is. Or where'd you? Oh, that's mine.
Oh, look at Jenks.
Where are the comments?
They would just
I know.
disappeared.
Can you bring me my drink right there? I just got my legs in and
From Michigan.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Look at Jenks.
Jenks.
Man, this stuff works
Are they all dead?
pretty much. Or suffering.
Hannah.
Is that the ant one or the?
Ant one. I think. I feel like cockroach spray would do even worse. Hi.
Howdy, howdy.
Who's your friend? This is Chloe. She's been on a few other lives before. Like 3 others, 4
Yeah.
others. From Tennessee. Cape Cod.
Massachusetts out of the country.
No.
Is here she comes.
Is
They
Cape
were
Cod
asking
a
for her.
vacation spot?
I don't know.
Hi.
Wow, Hannah's really having a ball with these.
She is.
All right, I had to run the dogs in, and 2 of them stayed out here and one's inside because it's dinner time. So take your guess who went inside to eat and guess who stayed out. I'm gonna pull up my computer, my live. Is it on here? I'll just go to my channel. So I can't see. All right, there's 117 on and 86 likes. That's great. Archie's inside eating. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Archie's a bit crazy.
So the humidity let up a little bit. Today wasn't as bad, and it wasn't a sunny, hot day. Do you think?
It was actually really hot for me, but
Yeah, it was. When we were walking outside.
Oh, okay. Well, are you ready for your driver's test?
okay, so
Steve asked that.
I'd like to address something with everyone. So as it comes closer, I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna pass or not, which is why I specifically told my family not to tell people when I'm taking my test.
She did.
And both my parents mentioned it in a video that I'm taking it June 30th. So if we can scratch that idea,
Yeah, so she wants.
if I pass,
She wants
you'll
a fake.
know.
She wants a fake date.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell people I take it in like August, and then I'll be like, I just happened to take it.
Ron says, hello, Melissa, Eva, Chloe. Yeah, so she says to me, what do I do if I fail? And everybody knows. I'm like, it's part of life. Like, oh well, you wouldn't be the first person that failed.
A
And
girl
I
might-
don't think all of you are going to laugh at her. Maybe half of you,
Just
but not all of you.
embarrassing.
But you could just laugh about it.
I know,
Like
right?
my one
No,
friend
I've
took
noticed-
hers for my school, and we know she failed, but she said that her appointment got canceled or something. And then she specifically asked, my friend took her driver's test yesterday. My other friend took her driver's test yesterday, and the same one that failed first was like, "Are you gonna tell people if you fail?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll just laugh about it." And she was like, "Oh, okay."
That's tough, though.
I think
I got fired from a job, and yeah, the first person I ran into, like half hour after being fired, they were like, "Why aren't you at work?" I'm like, I quit.
Rue,
No. Ruger.
I'm a good driver. I
Then
just can't
realized
park.
You just gotta
Rue,
face the facts, you know.
Ruger.
Matt Harkett said he failed his 3 times.
But I've
Thank you, Matt.
noticed when I laugh about things like that, there's always haters on the YouTube channel. Like, not a lot, but there's always haters. And I know there would be comments to be like, that's not something to laugh about or something. So,
Hey, Ryan Kim failed 8 times.
Is that a comment
what?
that Ryan failed?
No.
No.
Oh.
He was in our ward. He was friends with Liam and Cade.
Oh, he's someone you know? Oh,
So
okay.
Cade and me had to drive him everywhere.
So I have my computer right here and my glasses on, so I'm trying
Well, I
to read
can't
comments and answer them. Mike took Hunter for a quick ride to get him a drink, and they'll be back shortly. They'll be joining us. Hannah was spraying for ants on the sidewalk. She took probably the ant spray in. And
A lot of my friends that are bad
Should be out.
drivers ended up passing
well,
just-
how do you know they're bad?
because I've seen them drive.
You
or-
just can't hit the curb on parallel parking
I can't even parallel
or
park.
like hit anything. We know.
I've never been parallel parking.
But she went on the highway for the first time today.
Yeah.
What happens if I do this?
And then I can't see the comment.
But can you see them on this?
Yeah.
Is that any better? Then we can have some chairs, like when Hannah and Mike get here.
Can you see it?
Hannah, Hunter, and Mike. So when Hannah gets out here, she can give us a wedding update. Meaning she can give it to us too, because
I don't really know anything that's going on.
you will pass, just don't do like my sister did and hit a pedestrian. Oh, John, really? Wow, yeah, don't hit a pedestrian. Hey, I took my test, my driver's test, and my sister-in-law, my older brother wasn't married to my sister-in-law at the time. They were just dating. Or wait, maybe no, they weren't married. She had a Fiero. Did I tell this story already?
Thank you, Lyle. Who bribed the driving examiner? Look at this.
Ah, I love it. I love it, Lyle. That's an excellent idea.
I was gonna.
You could just have it like hanging.
I
on your
considered telling
dashboard,
the
like here's $10.
the examiner or whatever, and being like, I hope you know, like, if I don't pass today, like, I won't be driving because my sister's getting married and she's the only person that drives me places. I'm kidding. My dad drives me. One time, mom picked me up from my friend's house. I was like, my mom's here, and they're like, mom never picks you.
I don't.
She'll drop me off places, but she won't pick me up.
Not very much.
At night, at least.
Not very. I don't.
If it's during the day, sometimes.
I don't. I think I do other things as a mom. I don't drive them places very often. I drove the kids, like when Mike worked out of town and it was the older 3, I drove them everywhere and did everything. And then I exhausted myself. And then Eva came along and that was it. Oh, look at that old car. Yeah, so we're gonna get a wedding update from Hannah and then
And she comes back out.
something from, what was Mike gonna give us? Update on the building. But I had a few things I was gonna share. Thanks so much for everyone watching my videos and for your kind comments. I really do appreciate it. I've been working feverishly on writing thank you cards for everyone that's kind enough to send us the license plates. That's been fun. It's been so fun to read the letters and notes that you've attached to the license plates. And
Someone said,
I know it's taken me a while, but I enjoy sitting down and writing you all a thank you note, because if you've received your thank you note, you kind of know what I thank you for is, one, thank you for watching our YouTube videos. And that brought you here enough to send us a license plate. So thanks so much. And really appreciate it.
Someone asked when Chloe will get her license.
Oh yeah, tell us, Chloe, what's your plan?
So I turn 16 in a month and 5 days. So I'll get my permit and then I'll get my license at the end of like mid-January.
Oh, that's right.
Unfortunately.
2022.
Wow. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Thanks,
So
Pat.
Eva
Pat
will be
loves our
driving
YouTube channel.
everywhere.
Thanks. Well, I had a clip in my hair and I can't decide if I should put it
Well,
back in
actually,
or not.
now since COVID, the
I'm gonna leave it out.
driving examinator, is that what it is? Examinator? They're not allowed in the car with you because of COVID.
Yeah, but that might change.
It's not going to change that quickly.
I don't know.
Like, it
You can
took-
show up that day and be like, guess what? Today's the first day. I'm back with the examiner.
and I'll just be like, I'm uncomfortable with you in my car because of COVID. And then, so then my parents are with you in the car, and they're like, can you
You
turn
might
on the
want the
headlights?
examiner in the car
They're
instead
like,
of your parents.
Can you turn on the headlights and the windshield wipers and all this? And then then they like watch you drive around the parking lot and watch you parallel park, and that's it. But oh, my friend.
I think you go out on the road.
Yeah,
No.
I think. Oh, you don't
Not
anymore?
during COVID because
Well,
they have to watch you.
I know that
It's in a
you have
parking
to have
lot.
your windows rolled down, and my friend was hoping that it was gonna rain so she could roll her windows down. Because her dad was sitting there, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna tap my leg every time you get close to the curb. Like once you get on the yellow, I'll tap my leg."
That's actually a good idea.
Or just like, be like, oh boy, thumbs down on that
My
one.
one
Thumbs
friend,
up.
he
Keep
told her
going.
to turn on her headlights, and she didn't know how because she was like, "It's automatic."
That happened to Levi Morgan. If Levi's on, he could probably relate. He borrowed our neighbor's car. We had a Ford Excursion, and he didn't want to take his driver's test in that. So our neighbor Jeannie, you know, Cliff and Jeannie, neighbor Jeannie, she comes to the rescue. They come to the rescue for everything. She said, you can drive my car or take my car for the driver's test. And he gets there and the inspector's like, okay, the examiner says, all right, you got to turn the lights on and off. And Levi's like, I don't know how. And they're like, you have to know how if you're driving the car. And he's like, it's my neighbor's car. And he's like, it doesn't matter. You should still know how to turn the lights on.
Did they fail him?
Well, that was a strike. And then he pulled into a lane and went to the far right, like the slow lane. And he should have. What is that?
Someone's car alarm. I think.
Oh.
Or someone.
He should have moved into the passing lane and then put his turn signal on to get into the slow lane. But he didn't. He went right into the slow lane.
Why was Dad
And
honking?
that's Mike Morgan.
I didn't finish my story.
Oh, so, and leave my film. Okay.
Yeah. She didn't know how to turn on her headlights, so she was like, "It says they're on," and then he told her. He was like, "Maybe try doing this," and she like tricked the instructor and.
What is that? Oh, he should have moved into the passing lane and then put his turn signal on to get into the slow lane. Sure, come say hello. Come here.
She didn't know how to do it, and then she was like, "I know they're not on." So she's like, "It says that they're on." And he's like, "It doesn't show that they're on." He's like, "Maybe try doing this."
Here, come say hello.
Oh. He told her.
That sound like a
Wave?
car alarm?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
why are you
sounded like
doing that?
someone that couldn't. Okay, Hunter's waving and he's leaving.
Was that you?
Scooch over, Chloe.
Oh my gosh,
Piper,
Piper.
get down.
Piper, get down. Wait, let me get. Yeah.
Deb, was that you honking?
That was me honking the horn.
It sounded like
Car alarm. Piper.
a car alarm.
I'm gonna grab a chair.
Okay, sure. I can move my handy dandy tripod out. All right, I'm gonna glance at the comments in case there's questions or just drive you like you stole it, Barry. I like that. We tell her that anyways. No, I'm kidding. Piggy's Kingdom. That's pretty cool. Oh, is this? Yeah, it's Piggy's. Okay. Dan said, I think Eva got cut off during her storytelling. Yeah, thanks,
I'm used
Dan.
to it.
She keeps track of it, so.
I do.
I think Morgan's Off the Leash is a clever name. Thank you, because a lot of people are like, what?
I think I get cut off because I'm the youngest. What's the squirrel moment?
Melissa being up for anything and the routine of walking the dogs. Who thought it up? Well, I had a list. I seriously I kept a list of names. And I'm going to tell you a little confession. I thought about changing my YouTube channel name since then because, well, in honesty, my dad calls it Lish, not Leash. So
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You can't see Dad.
It might be a Southwest PA thing, Lish. But, you know, like sometimes people say wash instead of wash. But anyways, that's not why. There's
Like
another
water.
reason why.
Water,
And yeah,
Water.
yeah.
like different things.
So I just think that I like the motto, just going MOTL model. But anyways, I thought a couple of different times and Mike's like, no, keep with what it is. You can't change it now. I'm like, I can change anything.
They
My
said
hair
that-
color.
You said the squirrel moment from the movie Up. I still don't get that.
Oh yeah,
I know, like, the
remember?
dog's
He's
like
he's
squirrel.
squirrel.
Yeah, but like,
It's the attention and like getting interrupted.
oh. Well, actually, the other day I almost did pull out in front of the car.
You did?
Yeah, it was Hannah's fault. She said to go, and I started to go, and then here comes the car, so I had to reverse like in the middle.
Well, when you have the camera up like
How's
that,
that
Mike,
look?
the back of my hair looks a mess. I might have to put my clip back in.
Looks good.
Good. Mike's sitting beside me.
Vicky took her driver's test in a blizzard.
In a
Driving
blizzard.
my parents' full-size
We got
van.
married in a blizzard. Chloe said today's her parents' wedding anniversary.
She said I couldn't park, but lucked out. I hit the brake on ice and slid into the parking space.
Woo!
And are gonna come give us a wedding update?
Yeah, we've been waiting.
Hannah, we've been waiting for a wedding update.
It's still happening.
I don't think that's the update we were expecting.
It's still happening.
on.
That's
That's good news.
scooch over.
I
Just
think the camera's a bit blurred.
Yeah, there's one over here.
Do you think the camera's blurred, anyone?
Not Hannah, it is.
Oh,
Oh, maybe not your finger.
I think that's the fog, or it's like fogged
There
up.
we go, that's better.
sorry everyone. That was Hannah cleaning the camera, the lens. Lewis, hello.
I forgot what a blinking red light is. I don't even know what that is.
Isn't it like a stop
I mean,
sign?
it's like a
It's a
stop sign.
blinking
Wow,
yellow
I'm-
light.
You stop.
a
Aren't you just
blinking
finding
yellow
out
light,
how
I've
good
seen
of a
those.
driver I'm gonna be?
Hannah was going through one the other day, and I'm like, Hannah, it's orange.
Oh yeah, you did say
To the yellow. And we already mentioned the taxi episode, but if you watch Taxi, that's a pretty
was-
funny story.
Yeah, that was a great one.
All right. So Hannah, go ahead and give us the update.
that.
Where are we at?
3 weeks out.
Few weeks away, yeah.
3 weeks from
exactly
today.
3 weeks from today.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Tell them about everyone. Tyler, he's doing well.
Oh yeah, he was at the NCAA championships for hammer throw. And he broke 70 meters. He threw 70 meters. So
It's a 16-pound ball, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's the one where they
We
hold
don't
it
really know.
and they spin around real fast and throw it. But
like on a
70
chain.
meters is a long way.
Yeah.
It's like on a leash.
he did really well.
And he's in Oregon, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Eugene.
Hello from Quebec.
That's crazy.
I love Quebec.
Yeah, you've been to Quebec.
Ron said, Melissa, see my comment about your teeth. Is there something in my teeth? Because we had corn on the cob for dinner.
No, people always comment that though.
There's something in my teeth?
No. People just comment there's something in your teeth.
How would they be able to see?
When is the bachelorette party, Hannah? Next week. Next
Is
Friday.
that what that?
Oh, yeah. We're not really partiers though, so
We don't drink alcohol, so
we're just gonna hang
Well,
out.
you do have two 16-year-old bridesmaids, so.
yeah, they definitely don't drink alcohol.
Pinch my arm.
Are these comments here behind?
Yeah, just
Oh.
a little bit.
How do you get them?
It's called the hammer throw. Yeah, we know what that.
I don't think they can.
My shirt says Indian.
Indian motorcycle.
We had a friend at an Indian motorcycle shop, and I worked there for a little while. Right after I got fired, remember I was telling you about I got fired and saw someone that was like, hey, shouldn't you be at work? And I'm
Oh,
like,
this is awkward.
no, I quit.
Somebody's asking what week we're going to Wisconsin. I don't know if we told you yet. We're going for a couple days the week before the wedding.
Yeah.
You actually?
Surprise.
Surprise, Hannah.
Nice.
Yeah, actually.
But we'll have a whole house full of people here. It'll be a good time to get out of here for a day or two. It's June 26th, the Midwest Firewood Frenzy at Wolf Ridge in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. We'll be there on the 26th.
We have a hair appointment the 26th.
Is that a Saturday?
Yeah.
Lyle Davis said
Right.
there were still more horses on the road than cars when he took his test. How old is Lyle?
Oh, well.
I never found out how old.
Asking how old Lyle is.
How
is
about
like
how old-
asking,
how old is
figuring
Lyle?
out how old that big oak tree is.
It doesn't matter how old I am. Melissa says I act like I'm 12. So
Yeah.
Lately, you've been acting like you're 90.
Do not change the channel name. I'm not gonna change the channel name, although I seriously have thought about it.
they told me today I turned into an instant grandfather.
I just
Yeah.
want. Can everyone comment their age?
You did.
You don't have to comment your age.
You do, unless you're a woman.
No, you don't. You don't have to do it at all.
I just.
Why? You want to know how old people
Guys
are.
don't care.
I don't care if someone
I'm
asks.
51. I kind of always
58,
introduce my. You're 58? No,
No.
you're not. Oh.
crosshairs. Crosshair stairs,
58
58.
again. 45,
Another 58,
55,
45, 55, 51, 71.
29, 31,
What's funny about
Awesome.
29, Eva? It's closer to your age than mine.
65, 40,
30.
91,
91.
Martin, are you 91 for real?
That's awesome.
94.
That's awesome, because I just can't believe it. My
That
parents
guy's 94.
are in their gonna turn
100?
80.
Todd said he's 100.
And they're
I
struggling.
think Todd's
don't believe it.
exaggerating.
Todd, that's not true. They struggled to get on YouTube. Wow. If
Lots of
that's true-
60s.
Piper, stop.
Piper's whining for no reason.
Oh,
Someone
someone had
shooting
a sh- yeah.
shooting
Oh,
fireworks, and
there's a
people were
forty.
neighbors were shooting guns earlier,
She's pawed at me.
and
Come here.
Piper's not a fan. 65,
Archie's in the
54.
house. Who knows what he's
KJ's same age as me.
46. Okay.
40 to 70 is your
Nice.
32.
range.
71 going on 72.
Where
I
did we
like
get
that
the
answer
20-year-olds,
because remember when we were
30-year-olds?
kids and it was like, I'm
46.
7 going on 8.
Justin's 38. Ron said 46, but he acts like he's 4.
Yeah. Hi, Skies Pop.
Oh my paper.
Can you guys hear Piper in the background?
I'm gonna have to run her in.
Oh, I can take her in.
She's crying. 37. So I'd say we've seen
27.
27's the youngest so far.
I think there's some 26. Wow.
That's great because
Can I ask the late
We want-
20s, early 30s how they found the channel?
we want everyone to
Yeah, how
find a
does
channel.
everybody find the channel? Yeah, like what did you guys look up on YouTube to find the channel? Well, Outdoors with Morgans and Morgans at the Leash.
That's a good question, Eva.
Thank
Did
you.
anyone find Morgans off the leash without Outdoors with Morgans?
No.
Don't be so sure of yourself. There's got to be one of you out there that stumbled on it by accident.
Life Racing Tractors?
On
Oh,
YouTube.
that's his thing. I mean tractors.
Tractors Frontier.
No,
Girls say
everyone's
no.
how to cut
okay.
firewood.
Mm-mm.
Everyone's saying no.
Okay, whatever.
Outdoors, chainsaws. Watch Outdoors with Morgans. Piper, quit it. Okay, so I get everyone's answers no at this point.
There's got to be one of you that accidentally stumbled on.
Buck and
like-
Billy Ray, someone said.
Yeah, Buck and
Oh, they found
us through
you,
Buck. and-
right? Mike, how's retirement life?
Retirement life's good. I don't know how I work the job, to
Who
tell you
is
the truth.
Outdoors with the Morgans?
Thank you.
I don't know how I work the job. For some reason, I don't know. I thought I'd have all this
Sawmill.
extra time, but I really don't. But that's
Yeah,
okay.
I've seen like some.
All right.
Woodworking video.
Brenda said Outdoors with Morgans has been a
That was a
lifesaver
great
for my husband through
question.
COVID. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Brenda.
Yeah, we got a lot of people through.
COVID picked up
co-
things and
Yeah, a lot of people were
Did anyone
watching
find the
YouTube,
channel
couldn't
through?
go anywhere or do anything.
Did anyone find the channel through Day in the Life of Dottie Eva?
Is that actually?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
There's a
wait,
girl
that's-
video. A
That's
day
a
in the
video. I
life
thought you
of
meant that
daughter
was your
Eva.
channel name.
Have all of you watched that?
Obviously, Chloe has.
I have. I have. I saw that one. But I thought that was like your channel name. I was like,
Sailors,
We're trying to get Eva to start a channel.
Sailor
Eva, I'll do it
Sam.
with you.
I could for the
I
summer.
just
If
talked
you give me
to
50%.
I just talked to the concrete guy this afternoon, and I have all the stuff for the radiant floor heat's going to be delivered on Monday. I'm going to get some help, and he's going to come over Wednesday night, check everything out. and
Lyle said he found us through Dots Pretzels. Are we on their homepage? Dots Pretzels made a delivery yesterday. We ordered a couple cases of pretzels
Someone
for the
said-
wedding, and sadly,
My father told me about you guys.
none of us can be trusted.
Bonnie said Mike is just gorgeous. Oh no, it's Melissa. She said.
Oh, Bonnie, thank you. I need to hear that. I have a lot of thoughts in my head these days that are like, ugh, I'm getting old.
That's all right.
It's a part of life.
Well, that was nice of everyone to type in their age when Eva asked them.
I have a chicken named Chloe.
That's awesome.
We used to have a chicken named Jasmine and Shaniqua.
Shaniqua and
Like the backyard
Beyonce
again?
and
This
Doris,
wasn't
Wanda,
that, but yeah.
and oh, what was the other one? Doris, Wanda.
I only remember Jasmine and Shaniqua.
The food plot is it's
Oh, Henrietta.
it's growing like crazy, but so are the weeds in
Hey,
it
from
too.
Montana.
All the rain we've had over the last couple weeks and stuff, it just took off down there. I'm gonna have to probably brush hog it down. The clover's still low. Our shooting range is only, we just have a little 50-yard range, but someone said I was watching my self-reliance and accidentally found us.
Someone said, hey, it's Eva, we do anything for her. But someone asked how the cicadas are. Thank you, Maple Tree
Oh,
Homestead.
Thanks for the
We
super
haven't had
chat.
cicadas this year.
Yeah, the cicadas we had, what was it, 2 years ago?
Really bad.
Do you remember?
Yeah, it was
I
like
think
2
it
or
was 2
3
years ago we had them. But some areas, I think, just south of here are getting them now. But those things will drive you crazy. They're so loud.
I heard all over TikTok that
Maple Tree Homestead sent a super chat.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
we
thank
just
you.
said thanks.
That this year for the
Hannah's
cicadas
behind
were
a
supposed to be really bad, but we just don't have any.
Got 512 watching, 205 thumbs up. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Would appreciate it.
Are you going to be ready for Hannah's wedding?
We'll
No.
Dad, have
definitely,
you started your speech?
we'll definitely be
Are
ready
you
for
doing a speech? Do I get to do a speech?
No.
Yeah, do I do a speech?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Like men,
do
the
do a
father
speech.
does?
Father of the bride.
Like, how do you know? How many
Because she
weddings?
told me that me and Dad are doing a speech.
Piggy's Kingdom is 11.
And the maid of honor, Mom.
Oh, is he really?
Someone named Piggy's Kingdom.
Piggy's Kingdom, are you actually 11?
Wow. Is that your real name? Is that Oak? Is Oaks on here?
I don't think
we
his name's
received
Piggy's.
a couple nice emails from Oaks. And if you're here, Oaks,
Have you wait?
Someone's
I got your
alive.
email. You said you were writing us a letter. We haven't received it yet.
11. Piggy,
But-
is that real?
Piggy's Kingdom, cool. I'm 51, so
Do you ever mow with the zero turn Eva? No, I think I tried to drive it once. Didn't go well.
Yeah, you should do
when
that.
I was Eva's age, you know what I was mowing with my dad's Gravely.
I'd rather use a push mower than like one of those ones.
You don't need this, do we?
No, you wouldn't want to do the small yard with a push mower.
No.
Try
I've
it.
done it. when
her-
we
let her
were out
try
of
it.
town, I was cutting grass with
Yeah.
the push mower.
Hello from England,
Thank you.
Connecticut.
Piggy's Kingdom said no.
I don't know what we said.
I don't know what we said.
We either
either.
said that was
You said
his
his
real
name
age.
really.
Oh.
Oh.
What
Do we plan on showing the wedding? Yeah, we're gonna do a live from a part of the wedding.
like the
Part of the
fireworks?
reception or something, and the
Yeah.
fireworks, because we're not having our normal 4th of July party, but we're still going to do the fireworks and all that.
Just move that out, if so you don't have to lean in.
Someone said I did a speech for my daughter's wedding and couldn't stand still.
Good early.
Yeah, I can't stand still.
That's good. Are you prepared?
No, I haven't started it.
How many people are going to be here?
There's like
Wait,
wedding?
wait, I gotta answer this. Hello from St. Clairs, Ohio. See you in Cambridge, Ohio in October at the Bunyan. We will be there. Do you know Doug Schaefer? I gotta ask you, do you know Doug Schaefer? Let me know, private hello.
It's probably Doug.
Dad. His name's private.
Doug wouldn't know how to comment.
His name is private. He didn't. His name's not private. Hello.
No, his name's private, right?
Yeah, and Dad goes, private. Hello.
So yeah, let me know if you know Doug Schaefer. He's a good friend of mine.
Because they live. That's like someone.
Eva, who's your favorite Steeler? Well, Rick Howard asked, who's your favorite Steeler?
Former
You know,
Steeler.
Chloe's
move
dad
in
was a
with-
Steeler player, so played for the Steelers. Do you say Steeler? An NFL player. He just retired a couple years ago.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh. That's so kind of you.
Does Juju still play for the Steelers?
Yep.
I'm looking for
So
private.
who's your favorite Steeler now? If it's not your dad.
Juju.
Have you met him?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
You know
His
what?
son
I
with
want to meet
Jersey.
James
Wedding
Harrison.
gift from Kentucky.
I do.
Oh,
he's
his-
one of my favorite.
Thanks, John.
You can come to
I mean,
Lincoln's
Josh.
football games. He's on
She
Lincoln's
told
football
me.
team.
Yeah, she told me his son is.
Hey,
Yeah.
some girl on Chloe's gymnastics team. She was talking about it today, and
She watches Outdoors with Morgans.
she always talks about her, and she was like, I've never been to her house. I was like, oh really? And she's like, yeah, her dad's Mike Tomlin though.
He
Oh,
goes,
yeah?
is she afraid because it's too small?
I was
I
like,
was
does
like,
she not
no,
like
her
having
dad's
people
Mike
over?
Tomlin.
Oh, wow.
I was like, does she not like having people over, like, because of her house or something? She's like, no.
Hey Russell, Pond is doing
Hi, Keith.
fine. I haven't been doing anything down there. No, it definitely needs some work, but it's fine. It's not going anywhere in any
Dad,
danger right now. It's
He
just
said he went to school together, Doug and Eileen. Or Elaine,
Yeah,
they're very
it's
nice
Elaine.
people.
Are you being serious?
My name is Keith Greenwood.
who did?
Doug
That's
and Doug
private.
Schaefer, that you asked him if he knows him.
Oh, you went to oh wait a minute
Oh,
here.
wow.
I gotta
Right here.
We went to school together. Doug and Elaine are very nice people. My name is Keith Greenwood. That's cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Doug and I, we worked together for the last 5 years, I think, and we're really good friends. And but we're hard on each other. He's a funny guy, and we're always joking around and stuff. But yeah.
Hunter, Keith asked about you.
Do you have any chickens? Not anymore.
We
Yeah.
don't. And I was thinking about our chickens today. It's funny you say that.
I didn't like that.
We had corn on the cob for dinner. And Chloe was saying, should I just pitch these corn cobs? I'm like, I used to give them to my chickens.
Chickens used to love those.
They love that.
At some point, we will get more chickens. We just have so many other things going
Biggie's
on.
has 28.
But when we do get chickens, we're going to have to. Mike, we worked on the Lewistown Narrows project.
He said he's a great guy, Union Local High School, 1980. That's really neat.
Well, the fact that he keeps saying he's a great guy might be that it's Doug.
It could be Doug. What was his name again?
Keith Greenwood.
Keith Greenwood.
We don't have chickens. We might get them once things get settled here and we build. I need to build another building.
I think we should get goats.
Yeah.
Chickens.
Yeah, next time we have chickens, we used to like to have them just free range around the yard and they'd go in at night, but they're going to have to be in enclosed, a big run with a top on it and everything. Between the hawks, the fox, and the coyotes, they just would, it was like the Hunger Games around here. It was bad.
It
We
was.
should build like a really. My coach she's getting chickens and they're building like a really big chicken coop.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a nice, it's like a full door like that you walk into.
I don't,
Yeah.
That's enclosed. And
Yeah.
Enclosed,
Oh,
yeah.
And
we
the
need
run
do
needs
that.
to be totally enclosed as well.
Dale says, Mike, you're with some good-looking women.
Mark Daniels on.
Mark Daniel.
He said you got.
We got him out of bed. It's probably what time in Australia, Mark? It's got to be what?
Yeah, we can't.
3 a.m., 4 a.m.
We could never get chickens if we still have Archie.
Yeah. True.
That would ruin it.
Mark, this is the 2-year anniversary of the Bantam Jute Festival.
Tonight.
That's when we met last
Tonight.
night. Was
It's on tonight.
well, the invasion was last night.
Yeah,
Did you guys
they're
not go?
having something else. Debbie's right. Get some fainting goats. I would love
I
to get
would
some
love it.
fainting goats. That would be great. I want to get some goats and
Oh,
those.
it's 8:30, Mark.
Hannah, I always admired you.
8:30 a.m.
Someone else asked if you were nervous.
No, I'm not nervous.
I don't know why.
I want to get goats and those short, hairy cows.
Yes, the Highland cow.
Highland. That's it. Thank you. Yes, the Highland cows.
The wedding is July 3rd.
Yeah. So, are you nervous?
No.
You're not at all?
She's not at all. Like,
Why would
what?
I be nervous?
Oh, I'd be
Because
nervous.
there's so much that could go
This is
wrong.
life-changing, getting married.
It's life changing.
So much could go wrong, Hannah.
So
You
much
need
could
to
go
know
wrong.
this.
Not even that so much could go wrong. Your life's about to change.
Yeah. Your life is.
I know
Life's
mine sure
changing
did.
Forever.
I'm
For the
excited.
better.
There's that airplane flying.
My
by.
life changed for the better when I got married.
Hannah doesn't get nervous. You're right.
Bad cat. Archie would love to chase goats. Archie
a
loves
good
to
cat.
chase everything.
And
The other day, I asked if I could get a
how laid
hamster,
back and cool
and
she is.
they
She
said
is.
no because of Archie.
Hannah has nerves.
You guys.
Hannah has nerves of steel.
True.
Yeah. Hunter has a
All
stomach of steel.
smiles.
Being married is awesome.
Do you guys think I should get a hamster?
How many license plates? Well, I would guess almost 1,000.
Mom, I think that guess is a bit off.
Do you?
I think maybe 500.
Marriage is work.
I was gonna count the other day, but it was just too much. I got to 13.
I have over 250. No, I have over 200 thank you cards written. So I'm trying to write 25 to 50 a day. It's tough.
Wow. How's Levi and Kate? They're doing really well, and the baby's doing
The
good.
baby's
She's
fantastic.
like-
Yeah, Levi just said she's great.
oh, is he on here?
Yeah, he just
Oh.
commented.
I didn't know that.
A
I read
Wales
every
hamster.
I read every 30 comment. Mark Daniels said it's a long weekend here. We're camping. It was cold, very cold last night.
Oh yeah,
Really?
winter's coming in Australia.
Did you see Lars?
Oh wow.
I
Yeah,
said
Hunter
her-
likes the fireworks.
Hunter, you like fireworks?
I said I wanted a hamster, and Lyle said grilled hamster.
I wonder if people eat hamsters.
Maybe another.
Have you ever ate an alligator?
No.
It's so
Does
good.
Michael own a pair of shorts? He used to wear shorts all the time. You used to wear shorts. He would wear cut off like camo pants, shorts,
Yeah.
and his work boots.
I got to tell a story.
Okay. It's kind of scary.
So what was his name? Keith Greenwood?
Keith Greenwood.
So Keith Greenwood went to school with this guy, Doug Schaefer, who I'm friends with. I used to work with up until a couple weeks ago. And I said we were always hard on one another. Well, before our company got bought, the other company used to do these things. We had these beepers in our trucks, and they would go off if you'd go over 77 miles an hour, if you'd brake too hard. And Doug and I drove more than anybody else. And if you made it a month without any beeps, at the safety meeting, you could like pick a prize on the table or something. And each month it would either be myself or Doug would win. And it was just, you know, a hat or a shirt or something like that. So one day I knew the safety meeting was that day and that Doug was on vacation. I knew I had him beat on miles, didn't have any beeps. So on the way to the office, I stopped and I bought a Home Depot gift card, and it didn't show the value on it. And I just took a Sharpie and I wrote on the back of it $250. And so they call my name up, and I go up to the table and I grab a hat, and I had that gift card in my pocket. So I pulled it out and just stuck it in the hat. And I go back down and sit beside Doug, and I was like, he's like, oh, did you get your hat? And I said, yeah, and it's gift card here, you know? He goes, really? How much is it for? I'm like, I don't know. And I turned it over and it said 250 on it, and he's oh, it was it was hilarious. Everybody knew too. Everybody except for Doug. It was pretty funny.
Jerry said you need to get me a hamster.
No, Eva doesn't need a hamster because Archie will eat it the first chance.
Archie's not allowed in my room.
Yes, he is. He was
No,
in
he's
there
not.
today.
Because
Yesterday.
you let him in.
Well,
Sorry,
He's not allowed in my room
So if he gets
because he chews holes on my bed. Which the other night, Mom was saying, she's like, my friend was telling me that her dog chews holes in their furniture. She's like, we're just lucky Archie's not like that. And then Archie's on the bed, like chewing holes in her blanket.
my comforter.
he tried to.
You know, he was just pointing out how cheaply made the thing was.
And then-
he's right.
Yeah.
The other day, she bought some new glasses, and he did chew those up as well.
It's like the fourth pair. You know what? And I appreciate it. He's trying to tell me I look awful in glasses. I know that. No, don't worry. He gets punished.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Hamsters stink. Well,
I'm not a hamster fan. Hunter's just pacing up and down the sidewalk, and I know you can probably
do you think
hear
any
him.
of your subscribers have a hedgehog?
Nobody has a hedgehog.
Oh, I have a couple questions for our subscribers. I'm glad you brought that up.
Thanks. Or a chameleon?
Got 632 on.
wow.
Hit the like button first.
I need someone to help me do eyebrows and makeup for the wedding. And,
I'll help you.
Oh, does anyone know where I can get some those big barrels?
What barrels?
Oh, I'm looking at the. That's not. I need to look here. They remember at Danny's wedding that tabletop they had that on sitting on barrels.
Rural King actually has them.
They have those. I looked the other night when we were there.
Well, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. The whiskey barrels.
Yeah, whiskey barrels. Any big whiskey drinkers out there? I need.
Lyle has 2 hedgehogs, Eva,
Does
he?
want.
in the
Lyle.
freezer from last year's hunt.
This guy said he only lives 4 miles from
Hedgehogs to make you sick.
From
Oh,
Doug?
really?
Really? Is this a joke?
That would tear Doug up. He likes his money. He's a fun guy. And has a really nice log home. Yeah, I've been down to Doug's place. You'll have to go back. It was an old video. I took the Wolf Ridge splitter.
It's titled "Helping the Elderly."
Yeah, and I titled the video "Helping the Elderly Split His Firewood," and we took it to. I took it down to Doug's place, and we made a video there. There's also a video on YouTube of Doug turkey hunting. Oh boy, it's not on Outdoors with the Morgans. It's on my personal channel. I have to share that sometime. Do you remember that?
I do remember.
Mary has a hedgehog.
That was a great.
Mary does?
Hedgehog, 2 cats, 3 big dogs on my little farm, plus chickens, cows, and a
Wow.
very large hubby who takes care of them all.
Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
What kind of bourbon do you need?
Oh,
We don't need the
I
bourbon,
don't
but
need
we
the
need the
bourbon, I
barrel.
want the barrel.
Thank you.
Where can I get the
Slow
barrel?
Jam.
I want a couple barrels.
Thanks for the super chat,
Hey, Slow
Josh
Jam.
and Slow Jam.
Hey,
Chicken tractor. I've seen those. Can move them once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you know another thing I was looking up? We talked about those,
it would be nice.
I can't think of what they're called. Like SkyDrive, Mercedes makes it. What's it called?
Call up a local winery.
Those
They
big
aren't what-
vans,
yeah, they're not what I thought
like a
inside.
Sprinter,
Sprinter, that's it.
I think. Yeah, they have different ones.
Well, I was looking. We want to be able to
Get a
take
turtle.
Hunter on like a couple road trips with us and see
Yeah,
how
I'd
that goes.
like to buy like an old
like turtles.
used something
Like
or
an
other.
Old RV, not old, a used RV or motorhome that we could take Hunter. Possibly a dog or two.
Okay.
Someone said to call up a local winery.
Used to work at ODOT together.
really?
Summer help while in college. Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, Doug worked for ODOT for 30 years.
Sorry, I'm falling into you. I can't move very well.
Mars.
Dale Hicks is in Mars, PA. We got him from Australia to Mars.
To Mars. Mars is a neighboring town right out the road.
We have a warehouse full of whiskey barrels here in Dallas.
Oh yeah. I probably won't be able to get there.
You can get a whiskey barrel off of Amazon. That's what Piggy's Kingdom said. Really?
Oh, you can? Okay.
It's a place to rent them. I believe that. It's probably expensive.
Do you think?
Yeah, because I bet people rent them. Like, I bet it's a popular thing.
Oh, you mean they buy them and rent them? Well, then where can I rent a few?
Someone said in Pittsburgh there's a place that rents them.
Eva,
Oh.
what's the procedure if you're driving and a bee comes in the window?
Freak
Ask
out.
Mike. He flung
Like
the
that?
bee out the window and lost his wedding ring.
True story.
That's a true story.
What?
That is a true story.
They're $238? Is that
Yeah.
with the whiskey in it?
No,
No.
they're made of
Well,
white
that's a lot
oak.
of
Wait,
money.
no, it says authentic Kentucky bourbon whiskey barrel. 53 gallons.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Here's the guy that,
That's who.
You're gonna drive to Dallas?
Josh
Josh,
from
yeah.
Kentucky. Do you have empty ones? We can swing down to Kentucky, can't we?
Swing down.
Swing down for 2 days.
Our hardest part of the day was figuring out where we were going to eat for lunch.
When you
I-
work with Doug.
I believe that.
I've never met Doug.
You haven't?
No.
Has he not been here?
He was here for the 4th of July party one year.
Who's your friend that like on the 4th of July party always like carries around like a wrench like fixing stuff? Like he fixed the slide on the thing one year.
Who was that?
Dave
Dad's
King.
friend?
I think it was Dave King.
Oh.
No.
Someone asked me for a hammer. We have these 4th of July parties. We get the most bizarre questions.
Vicky said basic
Vicky,
marketplace has
We'll
it.
have to check that out. Thanks, Vicky.
That's fun for
Sometimes
your
the
area.
obvious is what we miss.
Okay, Vicky, get on that. You and Lyle, you and Lyle can be hauling in some whiskey barrels.
Thanks, totally.
Okay, so I need someone to do my makeup. Any local makeup artists? I don't really do makeup.
I don't think we need like.
I
makeup
do
for
mascara and some colored
Hunter, come here.
chapstick.
You need makeup. I need makeup.
See, but you know how to do makeup.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to do my.
I don't like this. I have mascara and colored chapstick on.
I don't
See it?
really know much either.
So-
I'm not wearing anything.
I want to do. I want to do something with my eyebrows because as you get older, they get lighter and thinner. It's a fact.
Oh, he said Thea's nameplate's on the way. John Boyd, is he the one who sent all those ones?
I bet she is.
John Boyd, I'm going to tell you something. You sent all those plates, and then right after you sent another, and I seriously opened them one after another. So how they get mixed together because you sent them at different times. You put your phone number in there. I tried calling you.
And it
For
wouldn't
some
work.
reason, Verizon, we can't call Australia. But that was so kind of you.
Made one
Thank
for
you
Thea,
so
thank
much.
you.
And all of the little
Yeah, the key
Yeah.
rings. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna
kangaroos
put
and
those on there.
Koala bears.
Well, no.
Or not.
They're
Koala.
both koalas.
Koala.
koalas. I read your letter. They're not koala bears, they're just koalas. But thank you very much. I wanted you to know. That was a big motorcycle go by. I think it'd be fun if we just start random calling people. If you put your phone number in the license plates, I write it down. And your email. I have a whole list. We're up to like 12 pages of names and addresses,
Yeah.
emails, phone numbers, front and back. And I think just for fun, we should start randomly calling you.
That's actually a good idea.
I know.
Dave said
I'm
Jack
being serious.
Daniels only uses their barrels once. Maybe there's a market there.
Do you know Jack? Anyone? Can we get a hold of him? Well, did you rip that off?
What?
This eraser.
Yeah, it just fell off.
It fell off.
So, Hunter.
You can come say hello. You can step in front of the camera and say
Come over
hello.
here.
Hello behind the camera.
That's Hunter.
Say hi.
Look at the camera.
Okay.
I like it.
Hunter's just trying to make his next move on another drink. We don't drink alcohol, but you know what? If we did, this one here,
Ooh, it'd be a bad.
Hunter would be a big boozer.
We went to that one wedding at one time.
Yes, it was your sister's wedding. That's the only reason Hunter was there, and Hunter's down in everybody's drinks.
Yeah.
In fact, your dad was like, I just had a 7 and 7 or something.
I don't know.
Why
Your
are
dad
Vicky
never
not
drinks, but
watching
like
together?
he had a mixed drink, and he's like, I swear I just had one.
How
I look,
are you-
Hunter's like chugging it. I'm like,
How are you girls handling Dad being home now?
good question.
This is a good
Next
question.
question. Well, Lyle goes, Vicky, can you whip up a database of customers
That's awesome.
all together?
So how do you like me being
Yeah,
home?
sweetheart, just get on that.
It's okay.
Well, you sound thrilled, Hannah.
Eva, can you explain a four-way stop sign to the rest of the world? We don't have that here in Australia. No, I wish I could.
I could.
Yeah, you can explain it.
Mark.
You know, like
Do you really
there's
not?
an intersection, there's a stop sign to everyone.
What do you do, Mark? You roundabout country.
Ooh,
Sorry.
I'm so not into roundabouts.
Whoever arrives first is allowed to go first, and then like the next car, and like you kind of like wait for everyone to go before you go. You know. Well, not
Okay,
for
but I want
everyone.
to say something. In the car, here, all my kids have done this. The stop sign here in Pennsylvania, our roads are a lot of places are wonky. And what that means is like you're approaching like this back road 4-way stop. The stop sign's up here. Or no, I'm sorry, back here. All my kids have always stopped at the stop sign. But you really can't see the other roads coming through this intersection till you pull up here.
Chloe, do you have a story? Someone would like you to tell them a story.
I'm not finished with mine.
That's a good story. What's the story I've told today?
One of my favorite stories, we were talking about driving, is how your brother with the milkshakes and
Oh yeah. So
Maybe she doesn't want that.
my
to be
brother
public.
actually crashed his car 2 times because of food. So he totaled his first car because he went and picked himself up 2 large Chick-fil-A milkshakes. And instead of putting them in the cup holders, he put one on the cup holder and his phone in the other cup holder, and then one on the seat. So he was driving through a brand new neighborhood, and he was making a turn, and the milkshakes fell. So he went to grab them, and the wheel went straight into a brick pillar, and then the mailbox flew 20 feet into their front yard. And my whole family was in the pool, so we didn't answer his phone call, so he went up to the door by himself. And it was like this Indian family that didn't speak English very well. And so we had to talk to them all alone, and then we ended up answering the phone. He's like, yeah, so I just got in a crash, and we had to go pick him up. So then, fast forward a couple weeks, we get him a new car, and at the moment he was working at McDonald's to pay off the damage of the other car. And he decides to work at McDonald's, so then my dad's like, okay, no eating in the new car, like it's a brand new car, and he goes to his practice with 2 hot dogs at 7 a.m. And my dad's like, Nate, I said no eating in the car. So he sends him a text, and Nate was so mad, I guess, that he ran his rear view mirror into a garbage can and then blamed it on my dad because he sent him a mean text message. And Brent, first day of having the new car, had to go get that fixed.
That's actually funny. And my older brother, we had a milkshake accident. We got a milkshake right near our high school. There was a little ice cream stand called Sunny's, and we got a milkshake. I think we only had enough money for one, so we were splitting it. We had a Volkswagen Bug, and he was driving it home. It had fiberglass fenders on the Volkswagen Bug. And he goes to drink it, and it's all gone. He's like, you drank all this? And he throws it at me, and it like skips over me and goes in the back seat. So he reaches back to grab it. I don't know. I think he's gonna throw it on me again. And the wheel went like this and into the fenders, into the guardrail, and the fenders just were all busted up. So we're sitting there waiting for my parents. Of course, the day and age where there's no cell phones. He walks to this house to use their phone to call my parents. Comes back, he says to me, he goes, "Just tell them someone ran me off the road." I'm like, "Nope, I'm telling them the truth. I'm not." Hannah's shirt is the thumbs up.
Thank you.
So yeah, this is on tabletop.
697 people here. Thanks for being here. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind.
John Boyd said it's 9:19 a.m. Sunday morning. John Boyd. That's crazy to think about.
You would obviously let the fire truck, ambulance, police go. The mail truck's not that important.
Yeah, so you inch up at a stop sign, but my kids would call it this is a stop that you stop twice at. I'm like, nope.
A double stop. Levi told me that's a good thing.
It's not a double stop. It's one stop, and you don't stop at the stop sign. You stop at where the road is. to
Okay,
pull out.
well, the one time I went driving with Levi, he was like, stop at the stop sign and then move up and stop again. A double stop.
They want to know who's going to do the leaf blowing since Hannah won't do it anymore. Hannah, she had an injury leaf blowing. Remember that?
She did. Her hands went numb.
They can't see you, but she was running
No, they
that
can.
steel BR800 and your hands went numb, huh?
Yeah, from gripping the thing the whole day.
But it might have had something to do with your back. So Hannah had brain
It's
surgery.
heavy.
So the back of her skull down to her first rib, she has a scar. Maybe that's the way it was just laid, because she came and she's like, "My hands are numb. I can't do that." The real question is, who's going to vacuum the floors?
Yeah, I am the only
You can come back once a week and do that.
Is that true? It says mail truck is a federal vehicle. Technically, it has the right of way.
No.
Is this the same picnic type
The
of
thing of it
Probably
is,
true,
nobody
but-
here drives a mail truck, so you really don't know it. They drive their
They
own
like,
car.
yeah,
Mark
that's
Daniel, keep an eye for my
Really?
number
Ours
plates.
drive a
They're
mail
on their
truck.
way. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
true. They have their own car.
Be sure to put your name and
You will.
It's just after
No.
midnight here in
who
Ireland.
you are.
Mom, what about the cup of milk with Lee and Ed?
Oh my, yeah. So my younger brother and my older brother were 15 years apart. And my older brother was at the dinner table, and I don't even know how it came to be, and he's like, no one would ever pour some milk on my head or something. It was just, I don't know how it came to be. And my little brother stood up and goes, "Oh yeah," and he just poured milk all over his head. It was the funniest thing.
Are your parents mad?
They were shocked.
He's talking about spilling stuff in a car. That same guy I was talking about before, Doug Schaefer. Remember I told you
Doug, if you're watching, he misses you.
the chicken story? He had a Ford Focus. It was
Oh, yeah.
middle of summer, and he went to like Sam's Club and he bought this big bag of chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken. And he came home, unloaded all the groceries, but he forgot to unload the chicken. And then they went on vacation for like a week and came back. He still didn't drive the car. And it was like the next week, and he opened the door and it had exploded all through the car. They call it the chicken car now. You never get that smell out.
He had to get rid of it. But you had
Levi said-
another couple
daughter has it now.
coworkers.
Levi said when there's a white line, you stop at the line. Yeah, but at the white line, you still can't always see.
Yeah.
Enough with
out
the
here.
excuses, Eva.
Okay, so
So-
if I go to pull out because I can't see and a car comes,
Mike worked with a couple brothers. Remember that car story?
can we tell the
Which
story?
And they cropped in a bag.
No, we're not telling that story.
My mom's friend, her son Max, texted my dad and asked to work for him.
No, so this is
And dad goes, "All right, how about you start tomorrow?" And he goes, "I have school tomorrow."
Yeah,
This is a couple weeks ago.
yeah. I was looking for just some
Looking
help
for
to do
help.
stuff, and he texted me, and I was like, "Yeah, be here tomorrow morning." He's like, "I have school." I'm like, "Hey, you gotta make a decision here. What do you want to do with your life? You wanna
Education.
run a string trimmer or go to school?"
Well, and then last year, didn't you have like ACL surgery? And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, so can you start on Monday? And he's like, well,
did. Yeah.
I'm on crutches.
We were at the church picnic and he was like running, playing baseball, and his mom was like, he's still recovering. I don't know why he's running.
He'll learn. You'll learn. Everybody's gonna learn. You've got to take care of your body. You do. It's
Those
the only
old,
one you get.
those old injuries come back to haunt you too.
Yeah.
Double stops are safer and better safe than sorry.
I know. Bad cat knows everything.
Hannah wants to take me down.
He does.
I know. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just telling you how I do it.
Before we go hot tub.
What?
Yeah.
We can eat.
So did everyone get to watch my last video? It just published yesterday.
I'll be right back.
That's just an advertisement for it. So go check it out. I think you'll
Stupid
like
as it
it.
sounds, the mail truck has the right away. Common sense would give way to the ambulance first. Hypotheticals.
I just wish we knew who was the male person. Because
I think if I was a male person, I wouldn't expect to have the right of way. Like, I've never had a.
I never hit a fish on a friend's muffler engine. Said me never. I guess he did. Wow.
The mail truck is not a cop, firefighter, or a medic. The only thing the USPS vehicle has the right of way is ensuring the mail is delivered, and that's it.
Wow.
What do I
Yeah.
get for saying that?
You know, we all can.
Bad cat said thank you for the compliment. Archie's a bad influence.
Bad Cat, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I thank you to all of you for watching and being here. You're a good group of people. If I haven't told you that already, I want you to know that. You're a good group. You're supportive. You're positive. You're kind. Out of all of you, we have a few here and there that have something snarky to say or what have you, and that's going to happen. It happens within our own family sometimes.
Someone said, why don't they put the dang stop signs on the actual corner? I know. They
I
put it,
know.
like, 50
That's
feet
kind
up.
of my point. Is let's just move the stop sign up, where
Except then people don't see it till last minute and go.
yeah. But even pulling out of Chick-fil-A, I don't like that pull out of Chick-fil-A parking lot. You pull out. There's a Chick-fil-A parking lot in Cranberry, and you pull up, and then the whole left is all those shrubs, and they're coming down out of that roundabout.
Yeah.
I gave it a thumbs down for roundabouts. All of you people from other countries, you started the roundabout, I think, and then it came here. I don't like the roundabout. Not a fan. I don't think there's no. I need to go in a circle. How about we just continue to do the stop sign? What's wrong with that? They build these roundabouts. There's a roundabout built not too long, like 4 miles from here.
This is
Like
like,
$1 million into the roundabout building.
oh yeah, that's a heck of one. This is like a video in a video, because people on my channel are going to see this video tomorrow. But we are currently doing a live stream on Melissa's channel, Morgan's Off the Leash. How often do you do these? Every
Other week, but we missed last week. Did anyone miss us? We missed last week. We had a very busy weekend.
Yes.
Daughter Hannah and I went away for the weekend. It was just busy.
So if you want to see our lives, check out Melissa's channel, Morgan's Off the Leash.
Yeah, and check out my other videos too. You'll love them. There are a lot of behind the scenes. It's just a surprise what you're gonna get.
This is one of my little go-to cameras right here. It's got a magnet on it. I think I have 3 of these. DJI
Lyle doesn't
Osmo
like roundabouts.
Action.
Dave
Tom
asked
said he
how-
missed us. Thank you, Tom.
Dave asked how Palmyra was.
He's good.
Palmyra was good. It was a nice trip.
Stop sign.
Tyler met us there.
I believe they don't put stop signs in the corner because of crosswalks.
Snowfall set,
Lyle
watch
said I
the
sat
dark
here and
screen
watched the
light.
dark screen last
Did you, Lyle? Did you think? Huh. Lyle, you're funny. Justin loves roundabouts. Oh, donuts. Oh, JR,
Legally.
I like roundabouts. And a lot of people do. I guess that's why they
Wait.
build them. I'm not a fan. I don't think they're
I have a
necessary.
question.
Alan
Does
said he
it-
missed us. Thank you.
Does anybody like the donuts that
Oh my gosh.
have maple on top, like maple icing with sprinkles?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, because some reason
I do.
Hannah and Eva don't like them, but I think they just don't have them because they are amazing
Don't you like
and
them?
delicious. And I'm gonna make them go.
Where'd you get them
eat
today?
one.
No.
No, we
She
didn't.
just
she
kept
just
talking
brought
about
it
it.
No, I had one
I
last
love
week
them.
from one of my teachers. They're from Giant Eagle, and they were so good.
My teacher.
Well, you should try the Amish version.
Eva likes
Amish-
Yes.
old donuts.
Yes.
I like.
So good.
I said I like the strawberry frosting with sprinkles, and Chloe was like, "Nobody likes
Yeah,
this."
no, I've never heard anybody say they liked those.
Maple
I
and
like
bacon.
a nice homemade glazed donut. I need
Yes,
to make
that's my favorite.
donuts. Let's make donuts. We need to-
Let's do it.
I
I've never
know.
had a homemade
Here's my
donut.
other question. Okay, so the makeup question, did anyone have any makeup answers? Okay. I have to
there's a
watch
lot
a
of-
couple YouTube videos. Who knows
I
what's going to
found
happen
one. I found a place I need to see if they're available.
in Cranberry, in this area.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
But you're the bride. I'm the mother of the bride. I just,
And the maid
there's
of
a piece
honor.
of chocolate on my
I don't
screen.
have anyone
call
doing my
them.
makeup either.
Okay, so my next question.
Yum, we're.
Oh, what do you want? What do you want to see for my next how-to? So I did a how-to cut a pineapple. That was kind of half like tongue-in-cheek. It really, you know, I got some serious people telling me that I was really wasting the pineapple and what a shame I just butchered the pineapple. Okay, don't ever take me too seriously.
Someone said Walmart has barrels for $100.
They do?
That's what Dave said.
Okay, thank you for checking on that. I'm gonna get on that. Thanks.
Last
Can you start
four.
writing down the stuff that they're telling
Yeah.
you?
do you wanna go
last
get
word
my
on the
notebook?
Bronco is it's being built
Huh?
June 21st.
Walmart. I'm gonna make that
Which,
tabletop.
Dad, how long does it take to make and deliver?
You just need 2 of them. Remember the picture I
Probably
showed
about a
you?
week and a half.
Okay, well, Google told me 4 to 6 weeks.
Who said that?
Google.
You swallowed about it? All right.
I'm just texting you.
So, how to, what do you want to see how to next? A how to section. And what's going to be fun about this is it's either give me something I really know how to do, or it's just going to be my version of how to.
The mailing address is Outdoors with the Morgans, P.O. Box 2140, Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania,
I know how to do that.
16066. The excavator is treating me
Lasagna
fantastic.
recipe.
Close to 100 hours on it so far.
Lasagna recipe someone said to do.
Matter of fact, I'm going to be running it again
Oh, I love
before dark.
lasagna.
here.
I'm actually good at lasagna. Hey, be prepared, everybody. I have a couple of sponsored videos coming up.
Chloe swallowed a cicada.
Concrete pour, I went over this earlier. He's coming over Wednesday night to check everything out. It'll be coming right up. I don't know exactly what day. The radiant floor heat stuff's coming on Monday.
Did Archie get punished for rolling in the mud? Archie doesn't
Wow.
really get
You didn't
punished.
see that, did you?
No, he doesn't
Yeah,
get
I
punished.
saw
at
it.
all.
Okay, let's ask this. Did you watch my last video?
Yes, Archie ran in the mud.
Archie doesn't get
she sits
yelled
there
at.
and laughs.
How to make your family's favorite dinner.
Piper and Ruger get yelled.
Okay, how to make my family's favorite dinner would be a 5
Order
parts,
pizza.
a 5 series video.
Ruger gets yelled at for sitting on the couch, but Archie will chew holes in the carpet and not get yelled at.
Rue he's that dog that just has bad luck.
No, Ruger's the perfect dog.
But he still has bad luck. I didn't say he
He's
wasn't
so
perfect, but
perfect.
guess what? Life threw him a bone, because guess what? Grandson Ty can say Rue, and he can't say Piper or Archie yet.
So
Yeah.
he calls every dog Rue and every
Rue?
cat Jinx.
Rue?
Yeah, you guys,
Rue
Rue?
just feels so excited.
So proud of himself.
loved, and just- yeah.
We will be living in State College. People really want to know.
Hannah will be living
What's
in
your
State
address?
College.
Send us your
Who's
address.
seen it? Just you?
Huh?
Who's seen your dress?
Oh no, she said address.
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 I saw her dress.
I did not.
Address.
So you only showed your mom?
My
Yeah.
dress?
This is our
I
cat.
think so, yeah.
She's so
And
Jinx
Tyler's
the
mom.
cat. She's a killer. She's a killer. She is.
That cat.
I had to save a chipmunk. It probably ran
a
off
whole
and died.
family.
But
She has killed like a whole family. She's
Yeah,
killed
that's not
bunnies.
good.
She's
She's a good cat.
she's killed baby bunnies.
She does her job. That's what she's supposed to do. She's a
Yeah.
cat.
all right.
I'm not a fan
back
of
to
that.
the how-to. What are people saying? I'm trying to look at the camera and read these comments.
I'm reading
Mike?
comments too. Okay.
Would you consider getting a flathead cutter for your excavator?
Flailhead cutter.
Oh,
Probably not. That would be pretty sweet, but for as much as they cost, I wouldn't use it that much.
Bad Cat says hi, Jinx.
They are really nice. So one of my contractors at work had a flail mower on, I think it was on a 57.
We do have turtles out here.
My
Or
mom
wait.
almost picked
Yeah,
up
we
a
have
snake.
box turtles and snappers here.
Box turtles, and then what's another? Oh no, yeah, we have turtles.
When we first moved here, well,
It's
I wasn't
cold
alive yet.
Out west. Oh, in August.
What did my mom say when I told her I was quitting my job to do YouTube full time?
Do you want to know?
No, she was kind of surprised.
Does she know?
And then she asked him, "Will you be able to sign up for unemployment?"
She did.
Jinx. Jinx does what
like
cats
that.
do. She's a killer. She's not lazy, and guess what? She's a worker. She's never gonna go hungry.
Jinx.
The
Here comes
kid's
neighbor
home.
kid.
For kids.
He's an adult.
He acts like he's one.
What's everyone's favorite hobbies?
Eva, is it violin?
No, my orchestra teacher did message me and said, I noticed that you're not signed up for orchestra next year. Is that a mistake? I had to explain that it was not a mistake.
You giving up on it?
No,
I'm not giving up on it. I'm giving up on the class.
Whew.
Everything she's got going on.
Yeah.
She's got some head neck things and violins bothering her. And I mean, you
Hurts my
can tell them
neck.
if you want.
Just
Okay, so
What does Hannah's fiance throw? Shot put or discus?
Hammer.
hammer.
Hammer. Neither of those. So the hammer is the big round ball on a wire that they spin around and throw.
Lewis asked if you never talk about your dad.
Yeah, my dad, he passed away 10 years ago. Yep.
Tell him about it. I'll tell him. Let me tell him about your dad.
He was an auctioneer.
He was an auctioneer, and he was a huge Civil War buff.
Huge Civil War collector,
Love,
history
yeah.
buff.
every single day after preschool, my dad's parents would pick me up from preschool. I feel like it was every single day, but I
Because
don't
I was
think
at
it
the job where I got fired. So.
Yeah. And every single day he would make me alphabet soup and a chocolate milkshake. And he'd make me drink my milkshake first, and then he would make sure I drank the broth out of my soup. He wouldn't let me leave until I finished it all.
And then tell him about driving down to the mailbox.
Oh, well then, every day he would they had like a fake like goose decor or whatever, or a geese. What's it called? Goose. Like on top of the bookshelf, and every day he had me go and get the egg that he'd put up there every day.
Isn't that cute?
And then one day, he'd always have me go get the mail with him. And one
They
day,
have a real long driveway.
yeah, and he was like, you don't need to put your seatbelt on. Then he gets down to the end of the driveway and slams on the brake, and I slam my head off the dashboard.
And Eva is like a tie. Like she just said it the way it is. It's like, well, you almost hurt me, so I should have put on my seatbelt.
And I was like, I
He
told
won
you.
best dressed at Civil War Day in school.
Is that right? How cool! So you had a wool suit. You got to
Yeah, no matter where we went on vacation as a kid, we would swing by Gettysburg on the way home. We could go to Niagara Falls and somehow swing by Gettysburg. Gettysburg's a cool place, though.
I like
Keith,
Gettysburg.
I agree. I'm gonna want a milkshake after this. And guess what? I made dinner, everyone, before we had the
Yeah.
live. So I started at like 4 o'clock.
I'm gonna have to go get back to work soon before it gets dark. I
You're
gotta,
such
yeah.
a worker.
well, I gotta finish
What do
that stuff
we
up.
tell
I'm
Mike
not
Morgan all the
working, I'm
time. He's such a
sleeping.
hard
I'm
worker.
not sleeping, I'm working.
Wow, it is 7:38. I don't want to take up everybody's time. I appreciate everybody joining in and 740 watching,
Yeah, hit the like button, guys.
545 likes. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Last week we had 1,000 on.
Yeah, 741's pretty good.
Not last week, a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But we really do. We appreciate you watching both channels and all the support and all the license plates. And just, it's a neat thing to do here on a Saturday night is to just kind of read through comments and chat with you guys. And we really appreciate it. And anything you guys want to add?
Archie looks pretty
Archie's looking out the
Archie's
window. He's
watching.
not happy. He thinks he should be out here front and center.
So mad.
He does look mad. He just has
Oh,
that
there we go.
grouchy face
Yeah.
when he's looking
From his
down.
low angle.
Archie's the love of my life.
Oh. Okay, we can end the video.
And good night.
Yeah. All right, everyone. You want to wrap it up, Melissa?
Anything else? Are there any other questions? I said we would answer questions and
Make sure you hit the like button.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
See you on the next live.
Thanks, Lyle. Get on that.
yeah, Lyle sent us a license plate from the parking lot at the CVS. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Steal some plates.
Yeah, thanks for sending in the plates.
All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your
All right,
weekend.
Have a good night.
Good night. End it from the
Thanks.
phone.
Take care.
Okay.